For sure, right? Yeah, cool. Yeah. That's a nice way to start off. I was going to ask everyone just to take a real moment and just breathe in real deep, yeah? Can you smell it? That's rock and roll right there, yeah? And bands haven't even started playing. That's like the rock and roll that's kind of burnt into the carpets from last night and the night before. Think about how good that's going to be at the end of tonight after you've had a fresh dose of that beautiful, beautiful aroma all over this fantastic venue. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be amazing. And you guys are going to be part of it. It's going to be huge. But with great, you guys are getting something great tonight. You got to give something too. And that something comes in the way of a little bit of love. And you might say it, you might do it by clapping your hands. Let's practice that. Passable, okay? Not amazing, passable. You might get it by giving a bit of a cheer. Let's hear a cheer. I reckon they can do better, Mick, yeah? So, here's what we're going to do. And this is going to be tough for some of you because it means you've got to do two things at once. You've got to clap your hands and you've got to cheer. Let's see how we go with that. 1, 2, 3, clap them and raise! You've got the official thumbs up from the backstage crew. That's not a bad way to start the night. Well done. I think we're going to get along really well tonight. There are a couple of sort of boring things I've got to go through first. While I'm doing those, what I want you to really think about and talk to the person next to you really quietly, because obviously what I'm going to say is important, although boring. Think about how much A, you're going to clap, B, you're going to cheer, C, this wonderful space up here, it's a very inclusive, very diverse, very welcoming, it's an embrace in this dance area up the front here. Yeah? If you've ever wanted to be on film looking cool in front of a rock and roll band, this is your chance. Yeah? It might be the back of your head that looks really cool, but it'll be obviously you, and you'll be going out not only on the video footage that the bands get, but you'll be streaming live on Facebook. Like, that's your 15 minutes right there, yeah? So please take that opportunity, come up, show some love, because the more love you give, the more love you get back, and that's how we have a fantastic night, everybody, all right? So think about that while I go through a couple of really boring things. Number one, if you need to get out of here for any reason, the exits are along the sides here, along the sides there. Please don't go down the middle, because you're going to plow straight into the judges and straight into the mixing desk at the back. It's not going to get you out of here very quickly. It's just going to cause a lot of havoc. So, around the sides if you need to get out of here. Second thing, really important, if you leave the ballroom precinct and go into the club, just need to make sure that any minors are supervised by someone over the age of 18. I'm not going to say responsible, because that would be putting a lot of pressure on people who maybe don't feel that way tonight. I get it. They just need to be supervised. It's that easy. Is everyone okay with that? Okay, I'm going to assume that the nods here and the lack of any kind of response really on this side of the room. Oh, this side of the room was okay. This side of the room was just like, not really listening. But maybe because you were focusing on how hard you're going to cheer tonight, right? Yeah. And again, they're just kind of like this. All right. Focusing on how hard you're going to cheer tonight, right? Yeah! Oh, that's better. That was better. Okay. I think we got this going on, right? But the real reason we're here is to listen to some music. And so we should get our first band out, yes? We should get our first band out here, yes? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So let's put them together, hands, voices, the whole thing. We practiced, we're going to put the whole thing together now. We're going to get our first band out. So you guys start making some noise. Start making some noise. I'm going to say, Impure from Wollongong High, get out here. For those of you who may have checked out our program, you're going to notice one really cool thing about these guys, right? They've gone, you know what? The English language is 2,000 years old. And it's got an actual word that means what we want to say, and it's spelt with an I, impure. But you know what? We're cooler than that. We're going to spell it with an E. There was another person in English history who did that sort of thing, William Shakespeare. You know what he went on to do? Crazy cool stuff. Does that set the scene a little bit for where we might be headed tonight? I feel like it does, yeah? And the really beautiful thing about it This is the first band. Band number 1, crazy cool stuff, William Shakespeare inspired, going to change the whole world, revolutionize what we think of in terms of rock and roll, and it's only band number 1. Man. Crazy evening. You guys are in for such a treat. It's just going to be like, I don't know. You think about the things you could be doing on a Friday night, right? What would I be doing normally on a Friday night? I'd be at home washing the dishes. Yeah? And not tonight. I'm here listening to rock and roll. And that makes me excited, and I know it's going to make you excited too. So these guys, they've been playing together for about a year. They're looking to record. They're already thinking about how serious we can be as a band and go and make ourselves a bit of a name in the music industry. They call themselves a bit of a melodic punk alternative crew. And I like that because it kind of sprinkles a few different genres together, and that means exciting, interesting new music for us. They want to send a massive shout out to the Wollongong Youth Centre and the music hub down there, because that's the reason these guys got together, you know? Yeah, cool. It's so cool to hear that there are community places, community environments where people can get together and just rock and roll and play some really good music together. Meet each other and have fun as a band. They're having fun up here. I know you guys are going to have fun down there. So let's give it up YouthRock style. Let's give it up YouthRock style for Impure. That's what we like to hear.
people doing tonight? I want to hear you guys cheering. Well, if you want to hear more from us, we're about to play our next song, but that was our first song, Heartburn, and this next song is called Canvas, and we really hope that you enjoy. It's about being in love. Give us a cheer. bit of a slower song, but now we're going to be picking up the pace, I swear. So if you guys want to come out the front, that would be absolutely amazing, because this next song is going to be a little bit heavier, and this next song is called Stuck in a Loop. Thank you so much. That was Stuck in a Loop. And now for this final song, it's got a little bit of sentimental value. It's about, being in a bad relationship that just wasn't good enough for you. And I think a lot of people out here can relate. Scream out if you can relate. I'm glad to hear that was quieter than I expected. I will say, I'm happy for you guys. Not me, though. So this next song is called Eden. So sick and tired of this when you berate me. Dressed up in all your pretty lies, you can't fool me 'cause you are a temptress in disguise. I could be out and let you take taking off your clothes. Could you tell me where this goes? Kicked me out of Eden and we're still undisclosed. Oh, I wanna show you up, yet still no one knows. Oh, I'm done being your secret slave. You hate me and it shows. Breathing, letting you take me down with you. Letting you take me down with you. Thank you very much, everyone. We have been Impure, and we hope that you have enjoyed. Stick around to see some more amazing bands play. We love you all, and thank you for YouthRock for having us. Thank you to the amazing judges, and thank you to the amazing hosts. Let's hear it. Thank you.
Keep it coming. Keep it coming. YouthRock Friday. That is Impure. What a way to start the night. Two things kind of came to mind. Number one was disgusting. Absolutely disgusting how bloody good that sounded. So that was the first thing that I thought about. The second thing that kind of really got me with those guys, and I'm going to say hair. It was fantastic, the amount of hair and the different things that hair would... I mean, I'm speaking from a position of some envy necessarily, yes, but all the different things that hair was doing up here, it was absolutely like, you know, everyone's got their own little thing, they're all playing their own instruments, and there's lots of different music happening, but, you know, the individuality of the hair, like, I don't know, we all watch guitarists because they're out front, singers, they're out front, but it's like the drummer, man. It's, you know, if Cousin It and Animal got together and had a thing going on, that is what it would look like, yeah? All hair and frenetic energy. Just, oh, man. And that's only the first band. I keep saying that. I keep coming back to that idea, right? We got a whole night ahead of us, and that's how we started off. What a treat. Absolutely outstanding. You guys are in for such a treat, yeah. Cool. We're going to keep going. And we're going to get our next band out here. So let's not be light on the clap clap and the cheer cheer. Let's give it a really big one as we get our next band out here. They're from Narrabeen Sports High. They're called Black Lotus. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I hear Magic the Gathering and heavy metal, I start kind of going, oh, yeah? Because that's exactly the kind of people I think, Magic the Gathering fans and heavy metal, that's like a match made in sort of, some sort of, you know, hellish heaven, if that makes sense to you. It's a beautiful thing. You've got this whole kind of fantasy adventure, magic, demons, warriors, thing happening, and then you've got a really like a nice heavy metal backing track to the whole story. And I think that's what we're up for tonight. A little bit of a journey along some kind of fantasy pathway that leads us into realms and netherworlds that we've never foreseen. So it's kind of interesting for all of us, I think, tonight. We're going to be taken to new places, I feel, with this band. Now, I'm speaking from, again, a position of some ignorance here, and that'll become apparent as the night goes on. But I feel like we're in for something special here, not only because the lotus as a symbol stands for purity and rebirth, so we've got this really sort of nice image going on here, but then the blackness comes in and the magic comes in, and it's really clashing of civilizations, which I think is a metaphor for the power of rock and roll to really communicate to communities and to really communicate to society in a bigger way. That's deep for a Friday night, I know. And if some of you aren't following along quite right now, as you leave tonight, it'll kind of click and you'll be like, oh, wow, man, far out. And awakening will come to you. It'll be a fantastic moment for you. And I just hope that you think back as you're driving home to your places of dwelling. Man, that guy was really onto something. Not on something, but onto something. I think that's the important distinction I'd like to make really clear from the beginning. These guys too, this is another great thing I love about bands that come to YouthRock. One is the hair. I love the hair. The second thing I really love is that bands that come to YouthRock give a shout out to their teachers. And I think that's a really important thing. And these guys want to give a massive shout out to Mr. Woodford, who's a tech teacher at Narrabeen Sports High, and who has been instrumental in getting the guys together, in getting them, giving them opportunities to play, to practice, and is helping them out with some recording, all that sort of thing. So, you know, like, there's never been a rock and roll band that's except for The Who sung about a substitute teacher, but I don't think that was a really complimentary thing. I think that was a bit more of a sort of anyway thing. If you haven't heard the song, and if you're under 18, please don't listen to that song quite yet. But there was never been a rock and roll band that sung a song about how cool teachers are, right? And how cool they are at moulding minds and helping young people do amazing things with their lives. So yeah, right? So, you know, my mission here at YouthRock 2024 is to implore the bands that come up here to write that song, you know, because it's going to make me feel really good about, well, what could otherwise be looked at as a bit of a sad and sorry existence. But, you know, that's just how things roll out. So I really love that about them. What else I really like about these guys is that they have only been playing for a relatively short amount of time, since February this year. And during that time, because they've been in a band, and this is the beautiful thing too, because they've been in a band, they've been growing, they've been developing musically, and we're here to reap the fruits of that development. And I think we're going to love it. Can we give a massive Youth Rock Friday night welcome to our second band tonight, Black Lotus!
I see the light, darkness infesting life, made from my clay. You reach and saw, utility prevails. An everlasting night, my spirit feels. You know Thank you. That was a song Eternal, personal favourite of mine, seems to be a favourite of the crowds. Just before we get to the rest of the set, one more song, we're just going to introduce the band. So, on drums, all the way from Serbia, we got Igor Vasic. Listen to that groove, folks. Now, on guitar, we got Jack C. Come on, give him a cheer. Yeah. On bass, we've got long-haired legend Harry Lang. Yeah, that's the rhythm section done. Now, lead guitarist, lead vocalist, and most humble person on the earth, we've got me, Oliver Goldsmith Lang. Now we don't want this going on for too long. We're gonna end. In 3, 2, and 1. Thank you very much. Now I'll just take a little bit to tell you about the band. I think MC did most of that for us. But hey, we're Black Lotus. We formed about February this year to do a little competition down in Narrabeen. And we play metal. That's what we do and that's what we're passionate about. How many of you, show of hands, like metal? Listen to metal. Whoa, okay, actually more than I thought. That's great. All right. So this song, next song, sorry to copy you guys, I'm pure, but this song is a bit heavier. So hope you enjoy it. Hope you like it. Bit too heavy for you, it doesn't matter. But you like it, come up to the front. Come on, we need people up here. Form a bit of a mosh for us, yeah? Yeah? Come on, yeah. Yeah, yeah, come on. Right. Anyone want to say anything? No? No? Come on. So, to introduce the next song, we've got our lovely drummer, Igor. Come on. This next song is called My apologies for the interruption, folks. So just repeat on what Eagle said. This next song is called Oh Son Dude. There we go.
Keep it coming one more time, Black Lotus! Absolutely nothing like a good drum smashing at the end of something to just get the blood pumping. Hey, did you headbutt the cymbal then? Did you headbutt the cymbal? No, okay, good. I'm glad for that because the paperwork I would have had to fill out for that, my God. But it looked like, crazy. Great to see. Really great. What I love about YouthRock, is that all the songs are original. And I think that's something that we should really be appreciative of too as an audience, right? We're not coming here to watch kids who can play guitars and do covers. We're watching kids who are coming here, writing their own stuff, rehearsing their own stuff, and then performing their own stuff, Big time, Whoever that is out there, you are absolutely spot on. We're going to get on great tonight, I just know it. Because that's a really hard thing to do, right? To come out and be yourself up on stage. And I don't know, but every time I see bands up here, and I've been coming back for a number of years now, I'm blown away by the confidence and the enthusiasm and everything that they do up here. It just is like second nature, and it's really, really impressive to see. So well done to all of the bands, and I really, really appreciate and admire the work that you do. We're going to get right on with the show. Our next band coming up on stage, to your massive round of applause, no doubt, is called Pandemonium. They are coming to us from the Hunter School of Performing Arts. And two things I really like about these guys. Number one, when they gave me, on their bio, right, they give me a bio at the start of every gig so I can learn a little bit about them, have a bit of a chat with them backstage. What I really liked about these guys is when they kind of described how they got their name, we felt that pandemonium, meaning a wild uproar, fit our stage presence and crowd engagement. Now, as an English teacher of a few years of wisdom and experience, I really love that they put a definition in there for me. I think that's really nice, right? And that tells me that out there at Hunter School of Performing Arts, you got English teachers who have just been drilling this into them for years and years and years, and boom, what do we see? We see a beautiful example of it here in real life, you know? Kids are always asking, what are we doing this for, sir? Why are we bothering with that? Well, here's why. Because when you put your band bio together, it just looks like solid gold. So well done, boys. I'm going to give a shout out to your English teacher because they've done a fantastic job with you people too. The second thing that I really like about these guys, when I asked them who do they want to give a shout out to, now we've talked about teachers, we've talked about fantastic community events and hubs that bring music together, but there is one group of people, and I know you're out there in the audience, who do more than any other group of people to make sure that this is as good as it gets, and that is parents. Yes. So if you're a parent out there, give yourself a round of applause, give yourself a pat on the back, because not only are you doing all the schlepping, picking kids up late at night, dropping them off early in the morning, giving them toast, giving them breakfast, making sure that they get their school uniform and have all their homework done, but you guys are relatively functional in society and you're holding down day jobs too. So that is sensational, yeah? And just to come back to something I said earlier on, you may well be the semi-responsible adult who's escorting minors through the club later on. So, you know, fantastic job, parents. You deserve all of the praise that should be coming your way for what we get up here on stage. You guys are awesome. A little bit about the band. These guys started out as a school project. Again, teachers, school, fantastic nexus of creativity. And they thought, hey, we sound pretty good. We should do this for like a thing outside of school. And so that mythical place of Wednesday Arvo, you know, when the week's kind of in the middle of the grind and you're thinking, what have I got to look forward to? These guys have come up with a fantastic solution, and that's Wednesday Arvo band practice. Nothing gets you over hump day like 3 or 4 hours jamming with your mates. Cool idea. So any bands that are thinking out there, when should we practice? How should we get this happening? Wednesday Arvo, it's the solution to all your ills. They've been playing a lot around the Newcastle, Swansea area, hence the love for the parents, right? That's a fair bit of driving backwards and forwards and to and fro. So if you're a parent of a Pandemonium band member, major props. You guys are amazing. Yes. These guys love playing up on stage. They love merging the elements of performance and musicianship. They're here to show it off to us tonight. YouthRock, Friday night. Let's get loud. Let's get crazy. Let's give them a bit of that wild uproar for Pandemonium.
G'day everyone, we're Pandemonium. I'd like to congratulate the bands that have played. Wish a very big good luck to the bands that have. This is 5 PM on a Sunday. Well, it was just the other day, thinking about the things I'd say. Well, I was up, I don't wanna come down. Fall on my face, I don't wanna drown. Dropped off at the corner, wasn't able to stay there for ya. Reaching for the one thing I wish and hope would send me far. Waiting in a crowded room, here's one thing could send me to my doom. Wishing someone would pick me up and get me comes up and she talks to me. The people wanna see me, they wanna be me, and I'll grant 3 wishes like a genie. Got no people to impress, don't know the answers, gonna have to guess, make a move ahead of time, like comprehension, shooting words like bullets between the U.S. Enough further trials and tribulation, edge of everlasting civilization, through a path of cosmic stimulation, adds to a heap of annihilation. And I've been waiting for the longest time for something or someone like this feeling to right. Just so happened to be you who came through my door. Guess I probably should have said something like this before. Max me for my guitar. Enough for the trials and tribulation, edge of everlasting civilization, through a path of cosmic stimulation, adds to a heap of annihilation. Enough for the trials and tribulation, edge of everlasting civilization, through a path of cosmic stimulation, adds to a heap of annihilation. It's been such a shame. Well, I've taken all the blame, waiting around all day instead of looking for you. Well, I spend all my time hoping I might find feeling on my own damn mind instead of looking for you. I'm feeling low, I gotta go. Looking for you, I wanna know, I gotta show feelings for you. In my own mind, hoping I might find searching through the time instead of looking for you. Finally woken up, fill up my own cup, searching out through the dust instead of looking for you. I'm feeling low, I gotta go. Looking for you, I wanna know, I gotta show feelings for you. Isn't me, I wanna be part of your team. I'm feeling low, I gotta go. Looking for you, I'm feeling low, I gotta go. Looking for you, I wanna show, I gotta know. Feelings for you, la 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 la. La 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 la. lost of time. Records on the turntable, spinning round and round. The same old songs are playing, echoes of the sound. Memories of the songs that were once played, traditions of the people, they were stolen by the trade. Heritage books on the walls, tales of the past, but history's on the peak like a spell that's cast. Round and round we go, like a vinyl groove. Stories on the pages, a legacy to prove. Records on the shelves, but the same ones getting played in the dance of time, where the people never fade. Lessons in the lyrics, how long will they last? Lessons in them lyrics, how long will they last? Turn the pages of the books, but it is deja vu. History's reflection, a mirror to the truth. Heritage books on the walls, tales of the past, the history's on the peak like a spell that's cast. Notes of yesterday playing in our ears, the same old tunes fueling our fears. Heads on display, but are we learning or trapped in a loop, forever yearning? I wanna cry and I wanna scream. Music ain't escape that I've always dreamed of. Round and round we spin like a vinyl groove. Stories on the pages, a legacy to prove. Records on the shelf, with the same ones getting played in the dance of time, where the people never fade. Round and round we spin like the world's on fire. Pages being burned, rewritten by life. Stories in their eyes, fading over time. Records being made, and they're forcing out of life. Thank you very much. We've been pandemonium. Thank you very much. Thank you, been such a great crowd. Thank you and good night.
All right, pandemonium! Give it up, YouthRock! That was cool. I do love a band with a sense of style as well. I love the ties, I love the shirts. That's a nice thing. That's like the first step to getting their own band merch out. And that's kind of cool too. I loved it, yeah. Very nice. The other thing I really appreciate about the upstanding young people we have up on the stage here at YouthRock, do we get the manners there? Thank you, YouthRock. Thank you, crowd. Thank you, all the other bands. It's just such a nice thing, you know? And normally I like to think of that level of politeness and that level of manners being down to, you know, important people in young people's lives, like teachers and parents. But somehow I think it's rock and roll that really brings out the politeness in everybody. Somehow the transformative power of rock and roll to make the community and the world a better place just brings out those lovely manners in the young people, and that's a fantastic thing to see. So, you know, God bless rock and roll, hey? Someone sung that song. I think someone sung that in a song once. Yeah, it's nice to see. Just warms my heart. We're going to get right on with some more music. We're going to get our hands together. We're going to welcome our next band out. They're called Industry Plant. They're from Warners Bay High. Let's give it up as they make their way out on stage. These guys, I'll just start off, these guys performed a double act by thanking both their parents and their teachers. So, you know, beautiful start to the night. Well done, fellas. Yeah, even a parent who is a teacher, which is an even better thing, right? Because sometimes when your mum maybe teaches at your school, it's maybe not such a cool thing. My mum taught at my high school. I copped a fair bit, right? But it was always good when I needed some cash at recess. But they were really like genuine in their thanking. So thank you, Mrs. Husband. You're an amazing music teacher. Yeah. If you're out there, if any Mrs. Husband fans are out there, give them a round of applause because that's cool. Yeah. These guys have been playing like a lot of live gigs, and one of the things they love about playing live is it gives them the environment and the medium to fully communicate the fast and loud nature of their music. So if either of those two adjectives fits in with your version of what world should be about, fast and or loud, I do encourage you, and I've noticed a few people are up here doing their thing, which is lovely to see. Major props to you. But I know there are a lot more people out there who could be making benefit of this beautiful space as a space of self-expression. So please, get up. There's some nice little dark corners over to the side here, over to the side there. If you don't really want to be seen doing your thing, there's some good spots you can go where you can get off a bit of a groove without maybe being too public about it. But getting up and doing it, it makes the night a whole lot better, I'll tell you that. So please, if you're in that kind of zone, if you like fast, loud, as separate ideas, but especially if you like them as a together idea, get up and show some love up here for these guys. They have been super busy of late recording 2 songs. Their song Riot is out on all platforms, and they're looking at putting an EP together and getting that out at some place really soon. So again, if you like what you hear, check them out. Find out where you can find some of their music, and you, just like the good people at home who are tuning into our Facebook live stream, you can be jamming in your lounge room to these guys at a later date, at a time of your choosing, which is nice too, because then, if you're too embarrassed to do your thing here, you might be doing it in your bedroom, in your lounge room, whatever it is, privacy of your own home. That's a beautiful thing too. They're good to go? Are you guys good to go? Do you think that was an adequate response? Not even close. Okay, so we're going to try it again with a little bit of love and affection this time. Please, a little bit of gusto for the band. Can we put them both together and yell really loud for our next band, Industry Plant?
Everybody get up! Get up the front right now! We are Industry Plant. I need everyone to jump with me to this first song. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
All right. How's it going, everybody? All right, I'm going to introduce us. That's Jack, playing guitar. That's James, playing bass. I'm Elijah, I'm singing. That's Liam on the drums. This next song's called Endless. Slow things down a little bit now. Sorry. All right, this next song's called Dead End. We've just recorded this one. Keep an eye on Spotify for it. Impulsive, don't have any flaws. Filled with apathy and everything is such a bore. I don't wanna go outside, so I stay indoors. Like a noise that I can never block out. Another failure, just another dropout. You don't wanna go outside, so you stay indoors. I don't wanna pretend. This is too late to make me mad. next song's called Time to Hotwire. Quick drink break.
Up at midnight, sweating through my headlines, tongue inside. Can I get us a new ride? It's been a long day, it's been a long week. Looking for some thrills to sleep. Feeling down till I hear that motor. Is it a Ford or a Toyota? Everybody jump, ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Come on, we gotta get going. Running out of the left, not showing. Some car that we desire. It's time to my hands start shaking. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Bit of a risk I'm taking. That car right here. Come on, we gotta get running. Although that ride was stunning. Come on, we gotta get going. Running out in the left, not showing. Some car that we desire. It's time to
Jack London! I need everyone to jump with me on this last chorus. Ready?
Come on, we gotta get going. Running out in the left, not showing. Some car that we desire. It's time to come on, we gotta get going. Running out in the left, not showing. Some car that we desire. It's time to
Alright, this is our last song for the night. We'd like to thank YouthRock and all you lovely people in the mosh pit here tonight. Obviously our parents as well, everyone who's made this happen for us.
Love you, Mom.
This is our last song. It's called Riot. You can stream it now on all stream platforms. We're Industry Plant.
Told to ignore everything 'cause you're paranoid. Told to ignore everyone and just
Keep it coming, Youth Rock Industry Plant. Yeah! I love all the rocking and the rolling that's happening out up here. Thank you very much to all of those people getting up and showing the love. I guarantee you that was 110% up here because of that. So keep it up all night, yeah? That's the way we love to see it. Do you reckon the bands look fantastic up here on the stage? Yeah, hell yeah, right? Do you reckon the bands sound fantastic up here on the stage? Hell yeah. That doesn't happen by accident. Crazy, right? It happens by hard work. And there are some people back there behind mixing desks. There are some guys upstairs who are doing all the sound recording, controlling all of the video feeds that you'll see later on, that you people back home watching on the Facebook Live site are seeing, that you'll see when you get the video footage from tonight. You see the fantastic work that the stage crew are doing as well, getting bands set up, changing over. It's like clockwork, it really is. And we've got to give them a massive round of applause because they come here early, they're setting up late, they're working with the bands through sound checks, all of that stuff to make sure that what we see in the crowd is a really great sound and a really great vision. So thank you to all of our tech guys, all of our stage support. Without you guys, the show doesn't look even half as good as it does right now. So yeah, big ups. Let's get our next band out, hey? Yeah! Mom? Or fan club? Yeah, alright, cool. Keep it going, I'm going to see how long this goes for. They're called Ultraviolet, they're from the Nepean School of the Performing Arts. Let's give them a massive Youth Rock welcome to the stage. Is the whole school along? You guys all fans? Yeah? Like, are you guys more fans than they are? Or are you guys more fans than they are? There's like 20 minutes of like material here. This is great. Ultraviolet are Youth Rock. You know, they've been here before. You know, they're treading the Youth Rock boards for the second year in a row, and I don't know if you know a lot about the background of the band, and obviously you guys over here do, and obviously you guys over here do, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure the whole audience understands quite the Ultraviolet vibe that's happening. Now, many of us keep track of international events through watching the news and keeping abreast of the media and all that sort of thing, right? We're well-informed people. We like to know what's going on in our world, but there are things that happen in the world today that people don't want you to know about. And they keep them hush-hush. And they're publicized only through very, very select and, dark web-style media sources. And one of those stories happens to be around an alien encounter in the Nepean area. Look, this is legit, and I'm telling you this story because I think the truth needs to be known before you witness what's going to happen up on stage here. Aliens arrived and hovered over the Nepean Valley because on intergalactic radio they'd been tuning into the ultraviolet frequency. And what they were communicated to via this frequency, ultraviolet radio, was the need to expand the band. Now, we saw them Youth Rock 2023, you know, and what we know more than anything else is if you're not growing, what are you doing? You're going backwards. And so, when you get some intergalactic help, when you get space aliens coming along and delivering the sort of musical direction that you need, is this going well? Yeah, great. Musical direction that you need, what you wind up with is you wind up with some new band members. Some of these new band members carry with them a great deal of, I'm going to use the line, sax appeal. See? Thought I'd throw that one in there. Some of them bring a little bit of attitude to the stage. Yeah? That's what I'm talking about. Some of them just inspire devotion in the audience, like, at a crazy level. I mean, you'd do anything for these guys, wouldn't you? Literally. Yeah. Does that include getting up here and, like, dancing your life away? Fantastic. because you're going to get a chance right now to put your money where your mouth is, not just to talk the talk, but to walk the walk. YouthRock, can we give it up big time for the ultraviolet experience right here, right now on the YouthRock stage?
What's up, YouthRock?
So you wanna play pretend, keep your eyes shut, your mouth closed, and listen to them. Oh, go and jump into the deep end. Come on, let's play pretend. Let's paint the picture, a perfect little picture, and you speak up, no, you won't speak at all, 'cause you're wrong. How could you blame me for your actions? How am I guilty of your crime? How could you push me off to the side as a failing child? You make me sick, you make my blood boil. I'm not the first one to think that though. It's all your fault, you know we know, but you'll be dead before your actions say good soul. How could you blame me for your actions? How am I guilty of your crime? How could you push me off to the side as a failing child? How could you blame me for your actions? How am I guilty of your crime? Take it away! How could you blame me for your actions? How am I guilty of your crime? How could you push me off to the side as a failing child? Plead guilty for your actions. You know that you're the one in the wrong. How could you sew my mouth? Don't expect me to survive. How was that, ladies and gentlemen? That's what I like to hear. I'm Gianni, that's Sully, and this is our beautiful drummer Mia. Are you ready for another song? You gotta be louder than that, come on! This one's called Tight. An open door led me straight to you. I hope you didn't notice where it led to. Maybe I didn't think it through, but I don't wanna
looking back when my skeleton showed. I can't deny that it was more than you knew. Hold on tight. Hold on tight. Quick, pop in your hands, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on tight. Hold on tight. Hold on tight. Hold on tight. Let me introduce the other half of the band. This is the wonderful Baxter you just heard. Our lovely Ziggy, who's now switched on keys. And Hugh Boy on the sax. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring it down now. Is anybody looking through the window? Is anybody willing to go behind the stage to see a picture as human dolls break down the cracks in time with your beating heart? Or maybe take it from the stars within the consequence. We'll eat you up. So when the show's wrapped up, Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This next song is unfortunately our last song, but just before we get off, we just want to say some thank yous to obviously the wonderful YouthRock team, everybody, and some two really important figures in all of our lives. We have Miss Galia sitting right there and Miss Rudolph right next to them. We love you so much. And of course, we have our family and our beautiful friends. We love you so much, dude. Thanks for coming out. Clap your hands. I'll bite my nails and shudder when I have to keep a near out, 'cause we both know how important I'm supposed to be. Is irrelevant in the story of your dignity. It's a necessity, out of sight, out of mind, till my burden becomes nothing and you can write all about it. See where it gets you in the story of your dignity. If you want to speak to me, then speak to me directly. I don't care if it's a necessity. You're evil, it's evil, and I don't want to get confused in the whisper. I lock the door and stay silent, 'cause we're in the apocalypse. It's all such a scary sight for just a little girl. But when it's dying, there's only one winner, and the status don't matter no more in your reality. Pretty baby. If you want to speak to me, then speak to me directly. I don't care if it's a necessity. You're evil, it's evil, and I don't want to get confused in the whisper. E-C-E-S-S-M-E-V-I-L, baby. N-E-C-E-S-S-M-E-V-I-L, baby. If you want to speak to me, then speak to me directly. I don't care if it's a necessity. You're evil, it's evil, and I don't want to get confused in the whispers. Tune in, everybody. Thank you. We love you.
One more time, YouthRock for Ultraviolet! Now, I'm hoping that our two kind of competing sides of fans have, through the magic of rock and roll, kind of come together, right? And joined your forces and, you know, maxed out the love that you're giving up there on stage, right? Is this what we've done? Yeah? beautiful. It's a story, isn't it? Fantastic. We're seeing such a lovely metaphor for society right here at YouthRock. It's great, and it's all about rock and roll. So good to see, so good to hear. The other things that are really, really good is that, I know we talked a little bit about our stage, we talked about our lights, we talked about the sound, we talked about the video stuff. All of that is fantastic, but if we haven't got a venue to put the stage in, we're kind of at a dead end. And we're really lucky to be back here at Bankstown Sports again this year. So can we please say thank you to Bankstown Sports. Fantastic comfy chairs, a great little dance space, fantastic stage, really good. So thank you for having us again, Bankstown Sports. We love being here. Makes YouthRock have a home where we can all come and just enjoy rock and roll. We're going to get right on with the music. We've got a couple of bands left, so if you do have that little skerrick of energy still floating around somewhere in your being, and you do want to get up here and show the love, you're running out of time, so I implore you, I impeach you, I inspire you. Maybe I don't inspire you. Maybe the music inspires you to get up and do some of that. Please do. It's a lot of fun. You will not regret it as you walk out of the door tonight, because it's cool. Let's get our next band out, hey? They are called Under the Knife. They're from Holdsworthy High. Let's give them a YouthRock welcome to the stage. Now, three big loves, let's say four big loves that the guys shared with me backstage. Their number one love, and this was unanimous, was for Margaret. That's you, Margaret, isn't it, in the front row? Margaret is, without question, the heart, the soul, the lifeblood of the band. Without Margaret, these guys wouldn't exist. They couldn't say enough good things about you, Margaret. You're amazing. It's people like Margaret, you know, the band plays at her place, yes. I'm sure there's a ham and cheese sandwich in there somewhere for them as well when they need some sustenance. And there's some cranky neighbours. Now, we've talked a little bit about cranky neighbours previously here on the YouthRock stage. All it is about getting out there and preaching the love of rock and roll. That's all we've got to do. And if we can bring those people into the fold, you know, they're going to have better lives as a result. So I think by letting them play in your garage, what you're doing is you're actually sowing the seed for a more harmonious and united community in the end, right? Not right now, because it's pretty cranky. Yeah. And maybe not tomorrow. I'm not promising anything short term, but long term, right? We're looking into the future. We're looking, you know, holistically about the world, right? Or they may move away, and that'll solve the problem too, yeah? All good. But, Margaret, they were just overwhelming with their love for you and people like you who make music happen. The other big two of the other big loves that the boys talked about was cheese and cats. Not necessarily together, they're not monsters, but we looked at this fantastic band merch that they have. I don't know if you guys can see it up here. You know, there's a bloody dagger kind of stabbing through an Under the Knife logo. And through our kind of conversation up there, what they're really looking for is a cheese company who might want to jump on board, do a bit of sponsorship work with them. The knife's there. It kind of writes itself, right? I'm not 100% sure how the cat thing fits in there. But the way they described it was that's not actually cat blood pouring off the knife there, it's the wax off a baby bell. That's kind of the level of dedication to cheese that these guys have. Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Who here likes Parmesan cheese? I'm not hearing enough fans of the cheese. Can I get a bit more? That's more like it.
On that enthusiastic note, let's keep it going for something that is anything but cheesy. It is Under the Knife.
Give it up for Mitch on lead guitar. Don't forget Ted. And Ted on rhythm and guitar and Nash. They're all very, yeah, anyways, stop. Technical difficulties. The amp broke.
1986. It's on Spotify, but I would not suggest listening to that version. How you guys feeling tonight? I can't hear you. I want to say a big thanks to Alan, all the organisers of the event. Big shout out to all the other bands. You guys sound great tonight. This next song's called Wars. Hope you enjoy.
have any fans? I would like to see some fans. I would like to see some supporters of Parmesan cheese. Oh, wait, we do have fans. Come on, fans. Why are you so shy? Why is everyone so shy? Yeah, fans. Okay. This is Cadell. He starts off this next song.
One more time, let's give it up. Under the knife, yeah! Rocking and rolling there. I don't know how they're going to do it tonight, the judges, but they will. They're up the back, they're scribbling away furiously, they're taking notes. The best thing about what happens up there at the back is, okay, cool, there's going to be people going through to grand final on Sunday, but all of the judges' notes come back to the bands. There's really effective feedback that lets them know how they can improve and develop musically, stagecraft, songwriting, presentation. So it's all about how do we give some great feedback that makes these bands better and more engaging to watch, better performers, all that sort of stuff. Can we please give it up for the judges? They come here after work, doing their thing for the love of music, and especially to the Harbour Agency and APRA, they're providing a whole stack of judges, 4 judges up there from those 2 groups of people tonight. So we're getting some quality feedback for these bands. Thank you very much for them. They keep supporting YouthRock every year, and it is one of the things that I think is really good here. You know, it's not just winners and prizes. It's about that feedback. It's about getting better. We've got a couple more bands tonight. Are we still pretty psyched? That was like, we still moderately psyched. Are we still pretty psyched? Yeah! So let's keep it going as we get our next band out. They're called Vereda. They're from Picnic Point High. Give it up while they come out here. Now, I know I referenced one of the bands before who, in their little kind of blurb they give me about how did you get your name, they had a beautiful kind of definition of the word pandemonium, and that touched my heart, warmed the cockles of this old English teacher. But what I really like about this particular description, if you'll indulge me for just one moment, following the recent diminishing of Tundra, former band, we renamed ourselves Vereda, a German term for traitor. It is a form of satire referring to how we ... Ooh, cliffhanger. Yeah? When I asked them backstage, what's the ... all about? Band politics, man, you don't need to know.
That's pretty
Ooh, ... mystery. Yeah. I like that about a band. Yeah? A real sense of the unknown. And I think that's what we're going to get up here a little bit tonight. These guys have been at YouthRock before as a different band. They've come back again this year with a new lineup, a tighter, fresher, unique sound. They've really defined in on what they like to play, and they're loving the alt-rock vibe that they're giving out. What they do pride themselves on more than anything else is being a little bit innovative, not only in the way that they're playing, particularly evident tonight on the bass guitar, but also in their coining of a new phrase to define what it is they do play. They've called their unique style Ozternative. Not alternative, but Ozternative. They're not following the trends from overseas, they're starting the trends from right here. They're talking about their roots, where they come from, being part of this fantastic country, and building the music genre that comes from here. And I think that's a really nice thing. These guys have been out gigging a whole stack over the place in the last little while. They've been out recording. They've got a whole bunch. They've got recorded and 2 singles recently, School's Out for Good and Polished Wristwatch. Check them out on all the socials. And they've also been interviewed for Lime Juice magazine, completed promotional campaigns, doing a whole lot of getting their live show exactly how they want it to be for when they come back to places like this at YouthRock. So, can we get the hands together? Can we get a bit of atmosphere in the room by pumping up the sound for Vereda?
We are Vereda, and we're back to YouthRock 2024. We'd love to see you at the front. Let's go. I feel my own mind. Who knows where it'll take me? It's a nightmare kind of crazy. Every day I live my life fully believing I might die. Who knows where or when, but it's worth it. might recognize me from last night as Flano Shirt Guy. I'm afraid that name hasn't aged too well. Oh, thank you. I'll hand you over to Seb now.
Thank you, that was Jules on bass, who just gave me a little intro. I'd also like to take this moment to introduce Mr. Blake Rollers on guitar. And to start off our next song called I'll Die Trying, we got Nash on drums. As you scan the romantic horizon, another flame for you, an infinite effort for me. The paradox of our desires, sparks a raging endless fire. But no matter the pain, no matter how tiring, in the end, I'll always die trying. I'm burning barriers, if that's what it takes to capture your heart for just a day. I could write you a song with my DJ confession. Would it spark your interest? I never know. Too many risks, too many stakes. A threat to my image, a threat to what we could be. A threat to what we could be. But no matter the pain, no matter how tiring, in the end, I'll always die trying. I'm burning barrier, that's what it takes to capture your heart for just a day. For just a day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you haven't already, check us out on Instagram at Barreto Band. We got a bunch of new shows coming up, new projects coming up. We're very excited for that. And Blake's taking the jacket off. Getting, oh, who wants a sweaty jacket? Anyway. All right, we got one more song left. We're very, very, very excited. Thank you so much, everyone who's made this possible. Thank you all for watching. We love you all. The storm is swept right past me. should take me in, cradle my restless soul, nestle me for a moment. I'm clean apart, so ever wide. Which way do I go? I can't decide. Mother Nature, take me in. Mother Nature, take me in. Thank you again, everyone. Thank you. Thank you and good luck to all the bands. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We love you all. You guys have been awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Let's not make those isolated woohoos. Let's give a big woohoo for Verena! Brief public service announcement. Someone, and I don't know how you're still alive, has left their phone back here and hasn't had it for like 20 minutes. So if you know somebody who's curled up in a corner, kind of suffering some withdrawal symptoms, they could appear sweaty, maybe they're sort of pacing nervously around the place, come and see Mick backstage here. He's got your phone. It's going to be okay. That was it. We're really at the end. I mean, I know, right? It's sad that it's got to end, but it's great that it's been what it has been, right? We're all going to walk out of here with the memory of what we have shared together on the YouthRock stage. And I think that's worth a double woo. Nice. So we're going to get our last band out here. We're going to get rocking and rolling for our last time tonight. Can we put the hands together? Can we raise the roof a little bit as they make their way out? They're called Popolta. They're from Wollongong High School of the Performing Arts. Now, if I'm going to read something almost verbatim, yeah? What the band talks about are personal experiences in their music, right? In their songs, the lyrics. They want to break down stigmas and social structures. They want to talk about societal issues and give voice to taboo subjects, spreading awareness about these things and raising the awareness of what we can do to support each other in working through some of the hardships that we go through in life. Now, how, you might ask, are these fine, upstanding members of society going to put out this humanitarian message? I don't think I even need to tell you, because you all know it's through the power of rock and roll. Yeah. Isn't that beautiful? And I didn't even write that. That was coming from them straight up. Isn't that an eloquent way of describing exactly what it is that brings us all together through this love of music? I thought it was beautiful, and I was really impressed. The other thing that I really like about these guys, and this is something, it's a bit of a theme coming through here, yeah? Popolta is the name of a star in the Hercules constellation. It represents our attitude toward music, showing how we expand into different branches, not confined to a single genre or ideas. We are our own star in a universe of seemingly endless stars. That's fantastic. Isn't that a nice message to have for rock and roll, for the kids, for everybody out there, bringing the world together? I think that's really nice, and I think it sums up exactly the ethos of what we're looking at doing here at YouthRock every year, bringing all of those stars together to let them shine just a little bit more brightly. Fantastic. Yeah. These guys, yeah, it's nice, right? These guys have been playing together for about 3 years and they've done a whole stack of gigs. They love playing live. It's what they really love to do. They're going to give us a bit of a high energy send out to tonight. So start the love right now. Give them some high energy back. Let's hear it, Youth Rock, for our last band tonight, Perpolta!
Some movement. Everyone hear me? Thank you. Now, we have one song. I would just like to be here. Thanks for YouthRock for allowing us to perform here and allow us to share our music. And I want to thank all the other bands for coming up and playing some wonderful music, and everyone here who is supporting this wonderful music. This next song, we released it about a year ago as a single. This one is called Rooftop.
tonight. Let's keep it coming. Youth Rock for Popolta! And keep that applause going for all of the fantastic acts we've had up on the Youth Rock stage tonight. It's been a true privilege to be here and listen to all of that music. And I hope you guys have enjoyed it too. The judges are going to go away and do their thing. What I would implore you all to do is to mingle, make a new friend, say good day to someone you don't know, shake a hand, give a hug, whatever it is, consensually of course. Just a reminder that if you do go from the grand ballroom kind of area here down the stairs and into the club, any minors do need to be accompanied by one of our responsible adults out there in the audience. We'll give you a buzz when the judges are ready to go. I hope you've had a great night. We'll see you again soon. Take care, everyone.